Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be jumping into the price of Bitcoin because wow, what has happened? I mean, I just woke up. I literally just woke up like a couple of minutes ago, and this is absolutely crazy. I mean, we've wiped out all the gains that we have made within this run. We made a 8.8% run, and basically we've wiped it all out mostly and even more because we fell down over 8.4%. Actually, over 9.3%. We've fallen down to the 27.2k level, which was very important support just a couple of videos ago. Now, Bitcoin did manage to have a huge V-shaped recovery, but the price volatility is absolutely crazy. And in today's video, guys, I'll be talking about exactly why this run-up happened in the first place, what we should be looking out for, and what my personal targets are. But guys, I'm CryptoKid, I'm 15. Age is just a number, but so is the price of Bitcoin. So let's jump back into the chart. So what I want to first talk about is the collapse of, well, not the collapse essentially, but there was a major downfall in the stock of First Republic Bank. Now, if you remember what First Republic Bank is, you may remember it from last month's bank turmoil. Now, First Republic Bank was one of the banks that lost a lot of percentage a couple of weeks ago after SVB and Signature Bank collapsed, and people were speculating that First Republic was also about to go into collapse. However, last month, they did receive $30 billion of extra help from 11 of the world's largest banks. And regardless to that, we've still lost $100 billion in deposits in this next quarter, which is why we saw even a halt in trading of First Republic Bank stock, because we saw a major dump towards the downside. Now, this is why actually the price of Bitcoin rallied, because if you guys remember, back in March 10th, March 12th, which are the dates of when SVB collapsed and then Signature Bank collapsed, if I switch to the daily chart, we can see if we go all the way back to the 10th of March and the 12th of March, we can see that the price of Bitcoin was sitting pretty low, down below. Let's see, I believe it was, so the 10th of March was exactly right over here. So we saw these two major candles right when the SVB Bank and Signature Bank collapsed. This was the 10th and 11th of March. 12th was when Signature Bank collapsed. We saw this massive run unfold when these two banks collapsed. Right after it, Bitcoin surged over 45%. This is because whenever the banks collapse, whenever there is banking turmoil, people are immediately bullish on Bitcoin because, of course, no one can, collapse the funds of Bitcoin. No one can take your funds away. So, it's just decentralized and no one is the CEO of Bitcoin. So whenever you have your funds in Bitcoin, you can be assured that they will stay there. I mean, no one is creating debt and giving you more Bitcoin and printing more Bitcoin. So you won't have problems like that. But of course, the price of Bitcoin is more speculative and moves more than the US dollar, but this is the only problem. So whenever there is banking turmoil, the price of Bitcoin surges. And this is exactly what happened. When the FRC, the stock of First Republic Bank, began to decrease, we saw this massive pump on the price of Bitcoin. Now, why did we see the dump? I think because we moved too high too fast, and I did expect a reversal coming soon on Bitcoin because, of course, you don't go up forever. And what happens is, because the bank didn't actually collapse, whenever that that initial FUD decreases about the bank, then we can see a reversal on the price of Bitcoin. So I actually don't like to trade news events like this. I don't like to trade news events in general, and I have not been in a position since I personally took all my profits out from this long position of this triangle right here at $28,200. Because I just don't like to trade when there is too much madness. And thank God I didn't, because we went all the way down to 27.2K and now we're trading at $29,000. Now, another very significant news event is that basically the US they passed the bill of the increase of $1.5 trillion debt limits. Now, because this has happened, it's actually pretty bearish, because whenever the debt limit increases, money is created through debt. So there will be more creation of money when there is more debt in the country. And of course, when there is more debt, when there's more money in circulation, then there is an increased amount of inflation. When inflation increases, then people cannot buy, the purchasing power decreases. Therefore, this is bad for the stock market. And because Bitcoin is sometimes correlated with the stock market, it could also affect it towards the downside, because of course, if people lose their purchasing power, then less people can actually buy assets such as Bitcoin, since Bitcoin hasn't switched to a inflation hedge asset yet. But when that happens, of course, then we could see that $1 million Bitcoin, but we just need the entire system to collapse first and people to understand that Bitcoin is the solution. So with all the news events out of the way, what am I seeing for the price of Bitcoin? What can we do right over here? We're currently sitting at $29,000, right below this crucial 29.1K level. Personally, I'm not trading it. I'm not trading anything at the moment. The price is just super, super volatile, and I just want to assess what's going on. After a news event, TA goes all over the place. TA doesn't really apply after major news events, but we could be potentially seeing a cup and handle pattern forming over here. I don't want to comment on it this early on. I just want, 1 or 2 more days to pass by after this announce of the significant news event for us to be having some more of a rational analysis on terms of TA, right? So we could be potentially forming a cup and handle pattern, but it's too early to speak. If we come back to this also very important resistance of 29.7K, then I will reevaluate, of course, in the next video. But this is pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to do a very quick update for you guys regarding Bitcoin, regarding what's going on. Make sure to join my free Telegram channel, because in school, this is the only place I can update you guys, alongside my Twitter, which is also in the link in the description below. And I also wanted to share this very cool comment. I found it very funny. Gaining knowledge in school, video updates are very cool. Don't be a fool. Use charts as a tool. That's the basic rule. Crypto Kid follows the rule and takes us all to school. That was super funny. I found it super, super funny. So guys, make sure to leave your favorite comments in the description below. As you can like them, the ones that you want me to show. I'll put the most liked comment up on the screen, and also the ones that I find which are very nice and funny too. So this was super nice. Andrew Castro, massive shout out, man. That was super, super funny. Guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.